Foresights TV with me, Asma. On Saturday, President Droupadi Murmu granted her assent to the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 following its approval by both houses of parliament. The bill, which amends the Waqf Act of 1995, was passed by the Lok Sabha on April 3rd and the Rajya Sabha on April 4th, 2025. Initially introduced in the August 2024, the bill underwent detailed scrutiny by a Joint Parliamentary Committee or JPC, which proposed several amendments. The primary objective of this amendment is to improve the regulation and management of Waqf properties in India. Waqf property, traditionally used for religious or charitable purposes, will now be subject to more stringent governance, ensuring better efficiency, transparency, and accountability in their management. The Waqf Amendment Act is set to modernize the governance of these religious endowments, reflecting both the changing social context and the need for enhanced oversight. Here's a special story from Foresights TV. Waqf refers to property dedicated under Islamic law for religious or charitable purposes such as mosques, graveyards, schools, hospitals, or to provide financial assistance to the poor. The Waqf Act of 1995 was initially enacted to oversee the management and regulation of these properties. However, over time, various challenges arose concerning the administration and transparency of Waqf properties. This led to the need for an amendment to the Act to address these issues. The Waqf or Amendment Act 2025 aims to streamline the administration of Waqf properties, improve their management, and enhance efficiency. The amended bill reflects a broader approach by renaming the original act to the Unified Waqf Management, Empowerment, Efficiency and Development Act, which highlights the Act's broader goals beyond simple governance. A central part of the amendment is to redefine the criteria for establishing a Waqf and the eligibility of individuals to declare a property as a Waqf. The Amendment Act introduces several significant changes to the existing framework. One of the most notable changes is the restriction that only individuals who have been practicing Islam for at least 5 years can declare a property as Waqf. Additionally, the individual must have ownership of the property being declared. This removes the provision of Waqf by user, which allowed properties to be considered Waqf solely based on prolonged religious use. The amendment bill also addresses inheritance concerning with the Waqf framework. It mandates that the Waqf alal aulad should not deny inheritance rights to the donor's heirs, including female heirs, ensuring gender parity in inheritance rights. The bill also proposes a transformation in the structure of the Central Waqf Council. Unlike the original act, which mandated that all council members be Muslims, the amendment includes a provision for non-Muslim members as well. This change is part of the bill's broader aims to improving the inclusivity and governance structure. The bill now requires 2 members from non-Muslim communities alongside Muslim representatives, while ensuring gender diversity among Muslim members. Further, the amendment empowers the central government to regulate the publication of Waqf accounts, and the auditing of these accounts will now be handled by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India or CAG or designated officers. Additionally, the bill permits the establishment of separate Waqf boards for different Islamic sects, including Sunni, Shia, Agha Khani and Bohra sects should their Waqf properties or income exceeds specific thresholds. The Waqf Amendment Act also alters the legal framework by removing the provision that allowed decisions of Waqf tribunals to be final. Previously, decisions made by Waqf tribunals were not subjected to appeal in courts. However, under the new bill, decisions made by the tribunals can now be appealed before high courts within 90 days, which increases the scope for legal recourse and judicial oversight. Additionally, the amendment ensures that the administration of Waqf properties became more transparent and accountable, with clear provisions for regular audits and public disclosure of Waqf properties. These changes are designed to reduce corruption and mismanagement that have sometimes been associated with the administration of Waqf properties. Amendment Act 2025 represents a significant step in reforming the governance of Waqf properties in India. The changes introduced in bill aims to make the administration of these religious endowments more efficient, transparent and accountable. With provisions for better regulation, more inclusive governance and the protection of inheritance rights, the amendment seeks to modernize an age-old system while respecting its religious and charitable purpose. By empowering the central government and reconstructing the Waqf Council, the new law reflects a broader vision of improved management and oversight of religious properties. This reform, while addressing several legal and administrative concerns, also emphasizes gender equality and social inclusiveness, setting a new precedent in the regulation of Waqf properties in India. The Waqf Amendment Act is a crucial step towards strengthening the overall governance of religious endowments in the country, ensuring that these properties serve their intended purpose for the welfare of society. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Foresights TV with me, Isma.